Well, good morning. It's the day after, and today I'm trying to find things to do. It doesn't take much. So today we're going to rack the wine that we started a couple of months ago. The bottle's really dusty. It's stopped the percolating, or I was calling it blurping. But anyway, it stopped doing that, and I'm going to put it into bottles today. We're gonna go feed the chickens. Had a lot of cucumbers get way too big, so what I do is I chop them up and give them to the chickens. There's also some leftover salad from last week. Chickens are kind of like pigs. They'll eat pretty much anything. Looks like the rain got to their food. Let me set this up. I'm not going to move them today. Oh, hello, spider web. Let's see. So they do eat wet food as well. In fact, a lot of people soak their food in water for about 10 to 20 hours before they feed it to their chickens, because it uses up less food. I think I'm distracted because I think I see a wasp nest, a really big one. Let's go take a look. Nope, it's not a wasp nest. I thought it was, but it's just the footing of the camper. Really big. This is where the side-by-side was. That's why it's all grown up. And I definitely need to do some weed eating around here. It's ridiculous. I never got a chance to get the blackberries, so I'm going to have to get rid of that too. But it's going to rain today. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to anything. Let's see. I think that the cinnamon queen chicken might have gone broody for no reason, because she hasn't laid any eggs. Let's see. This isn't the door I wanted to open. This is the door that I wanted to open. What are you doing? Let's see. I've got a fake egg in here that she's sitting on. Who knows? But she sat on there all day yesterday and never laid an egg. But it's pretty hot. I wouldn't want to be laying eggs. So there's the cucumbers that they're eating and the wet feed from yesterday's rain. Time to go check on the boiling water. Well, we could look at the garden too. The cucumbers have knocked down my corn. That was corn. Now it's cucumbers growing where I can't find them, and pokeweed is growing in there too. Not frustrating at all. And the butternut squash has started growing outside the garden area. There's the fence. Here's the pokeweed. And it's producing, so I'm not going to cry about it. Got one there. I thought I saw a bigger one. It just looks big from far away, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I got a zucchini I need to pick. Dang it. Ooh, look at that spider. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can. A garden spider. I gotta get this zucchini that I didn't know was there. That got really big. There's some squash bugs in there. Whew, that scared me. It was a big old grasshopper on my arm. Eek! Creepy. Okay. Alright, another zucchini. I think I need to make something. That kitten showed up today. So these woods right here, past that house, is the home to at least a dozen stray cats. And I'm pretty sure that this one came from there. Exciting. Alright, back to the boiling water. Okay, first things first. I gotta take this off without breaking it. There we go. I didn't break it. Smells like wine. Quite a process. We drain it from here. There's a lot of yeast sediment at the bottom of the bottle here, so we're careful not to let the tube go to the bottom, and then we run it into here. And whatever other bottles I can find. Pretty simple. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have my phone flashlight in here, shining into the bottle. And you can see the sediment on the bottom. That is sediment from the fruit, from the blueberries, that's left over from when I strained it. And yeast. So that's what we're trying not to get into the wine. That's why we use this tube and stick it down in there. And let it drip in there. The last bottle always has the most sediment in it, and usually what I do is let it settle for a couple of days and then restrain it. It doesn't do any good to use like a mesh strainer or anything, because the yeast particles will go right through it, and the resistance is futile. It doesn't do any good. So, alright. Next. Okay, I got it all in the bottles. You see I have a jar there, that's the leftover. And I found some material, and I strained it. So it should be good and clear. Let's hold it up to the light. Well, I mean, it's not extremely clear, but we'll let it set and strain it again. This is the first bottle, so you can see through it, definitely. I have a picture that I'll show along with this that shows that you can see through it. So all of this is going to go into either the regular refrigerator or the wine refrigerator, and all done. Now I'm going to fill up this kettle of water and blanch these tomatoes. Peel them, and we'll see if we have enough to make some spaghetti sauce. So what we do is we get the water to a full rolling boil, pour it over the tomatoes, let them sit for a couple minutes. Usually what happens is the tomato peelings split, and it makes them easier to boil. Gosh. Makes them easier to peel, so we can make spaghetti sauce or salsa or whatever else we're going to make. But we're making spaghetti sauce. Okay, the water's boiling. Let's set this up here. And pour the water. Set these in here for a few minutes. Stir them around, make sure that the hot water hits them completely. My glasses are steaming up. Alright, next thing we do is pull the drain, which is difficult, but apparently not when I'm filming. It's not difficult. Let the water out, and then we put some cold water on them. Make sure it gets on all of them. Cools them down, easier to handle. Alright, and I'll show you what they do. Here's one that's peeled. So as you can see, it's peeled. Or not peeled, but blanched. And see how easy it peels? You can do the same thing with peaches. Makes them a lot easier to peel. Ooh. And they're slippery. Alright, I'm going to do this to the rest of them, and then we'll see if we have enough for spaghetti sauce.